so much for being here. And what a year 2019 has been for us. The Green Wave is sweeping the globe, and it has been cascading across Britain with our two best ever election results in Green Party history. We more than doubled our number of councillors in April. We more than doubled our number of MEPs in the campaign in May. And on December the 12th, we're ready for the hat-trick. We are ready to more than double our number of MPs by electing, first of all, the amazing Carla Denyer. More as well. But there's one thing I want to make very clear right from the outset, right from day one of this Our Green campaign. Boris Johnson wants to make this the Brexit election, a rerun of the referendum, a fight on his terms, on his dodgy turf. But this election is about so much more. Yes, Greens are the strongest voice for remaining in the European Union, because we must protect environmental standards and work with our neighbours to avoid climate chaos. Because we must protect our precious freedom of movement, our human rights and our peace. Because we must remain and transform. Yes. But some things are even bigger than Brexit. This must be the climate election. The future won't get another chance. Yes. That is why Greens, like you, will be coming to cities all over the UK, knocking on doors, getting out on the streets, fighting for every single vote we can to make sure that this election goes down in history as the turning point in our fight for climate justice. Let's be honest about the situation we're in. We know these are dark times. It's easy to fear the future. The threat of Brexit hangs over our heads. The climate emergency rages from the Amazon to the Arctic, and our fragile democracy is under attack. But despite all this, Greens don't fear the future. We are the future. We stand at the threshold of what could be the most exciting and prosperous period of our country's history, because taking action on the climate emergency isn't just about averting disaster, it's about creating a brand new Britain. So we say forget inequality, forget worshipping GDP, forget pointless and bloody foreign wars, forget fracking, coal and oil. Forget working longer hours for lower pay, forget your landlord raising your rent beyond your means, forget air so toxic it chokes you to death. We have a vision for a different future. We won't get there through old politics, business as usual, Brexit, profiteering and pollution. We need a decisive break from the past. And the Green Party has always been on the right side of history. Now it's time for us to shape the future. That future starts today. That future starts here in Bristol with the amazing Carla Denyer, ready to become the newest Green MP. She'll speak now, so give her a huge welcome.
Thank you. It's so great to see you all here, and I'm so honoured to be campaigning alongside you to put another Green in the heart of Parliament. It's so clear to me that there's never been more appetite in this country for real climate action. You know, when I passed... When I passed the UK UK's first ever climate emergency declaration here in Bristol, I had no idea what a powerful movement that would set into motion. Like so many Greens on councils up and down the country, I had a vision for my local community, and I wanted to make it a reality for my friends and neighbours. A vision for a green city. A city where we put public transport above private car ownership. A city where we have cleaner, greener, cheaper energy. A city where we can trust the air we breathe. A city where we are connected, where we enjoy local food, where we have green spaces to relax, where we have meaningful work and meaningful time off. A city committed to going carbon neutral by 2030. This was my vision for Bristol when I declared a climate emergency, and I'm so proud to say that it's a vision which has reached way beyond this city and is spreading across the entire country. As we speak, in only a single year, nearly 300 local authorities have followed the lead of Greens and declared a climate emergency. In town after town, city after city, village after village, ordinary people are demanding climate action, and they are taking climate action. And in this election, we will galvanise the country with the boldest, most ambitious Green New Deal proposed anywhere in the world. This truly is the climate election. And when I join Caroline Lucas in the Houses of Parliament this December, Greens will be even louder. And racing even faster towards a Britain which works for everyone. Thank you.
So I'm Amelia Womack, Deputy Leader of the Green Party. And it's clear that from the grassroots to Parliament, the Green Party is ready to deliver our most ambitious programme for climate action and social justice anywhere in the world. In the wreckage of the financial crisis, it was our very own Caroline Lucas that put forward the idea of the Green New Deal to rebuild this country. While other parties were bailing out the banks, we were building the bridge to the future.
Yeah.
And friends, the Green New Deal is the idea whose time has come. Today, I'm proud to announce that the Green Party will invest £100 billion a year into climate action over the next decade. This will be the biggest public investment in decades. And let's be clear, this moment demands nothing less. To win World War II, we invested in to protect the future of our country. To set up the NHS, we invested to protect the future of our people. Now, as we prepare for the century ahead, we will invest to protect the future of this planet. So what does that mean? It means decarbonising every single sector of the economy. Energy, industry, agriculture, transport and housing. It's rapidly rolling out renewable energy in Britain so that we are net zero carbon by 2030. It's training and reskilling and apprenticeships to create hundreds of thousands of low-carbon jobs so that we can lift people out of poverty while transforming our economy. It's subsidies to replenish and restore our natural world, ensuring that our planet's delicate ecosystems are protected for our children's and our grandchildren's future. It's 100,000 new homes every year for social rent. And those must be built to the highest energy efficiency standards. This means a home for everyone, which is genuinely affordable and halved heating bills.
Yeah.
It's electrifying railways and increasing capacity so public transport is cheaper and more comfortable than private car ownership. The choice between cheap travel and clean travel must be a problem of the past. It's bringing down our emissions while bringing up our quality of life for ordinary people across Britain. That is just a taster. Over the upcoming weeks, we'll be announcing more of our Green New Deal with the public and sharing our vision for a Britain that works for everyone. Climate scientists have given us a window of opportunity to take action on the climate emergency. This could be our last chance to elect a parliament to keep us below disastrous warming. The climate doesn't care about promises. The environment doesn't care about pledges. What we need is action, and the Green Party has the single most ambitious and comprehensive plan to go carbon neutral by 2030 while delivering social justice across Britain. So, accept no imitations. We are the originators and we are the experts. So if your kids were on the street with the school strikers, if you've been moved by the climate movement, this is the climate election. Vote Green this December. It's time. If not now, then when?